This is my response to paper number 19. Okay. This paper kind of like suffers from a lack of clearance in paragraphs and organization. For instance, in the second paragraph, there's not just one idea, but two or three ideas. The paragraph starts with a statement, one idea. After taking with one of my friends about the issue of choosing a major, comma, he told me about the Department of Communication in UMass. Okay. So here the idea is about how the student, the author, got introduced to the communication major at UMass. Okay. Then in the second sentence, in the following sentence, it's not so much about introduction, but it's more about a particular course, Come to 87 by Professor Sotjali. Okay. And then he goes on and says more about what the topics in the course were about. For instance, learning about the truth of advertising and how our generation is completely saturated with media. Okay, so that idea, or more about the topics in Come to 87. Okay, this is different from the first sentence. Okay, whose main idea is about how the student got introduced to the communication major at UMass. Okay, and then in the last sentence, the student says something completely different, which is how the student enjoys, okay, various aspects of multimedia. Okay, so you can kind of see in one paragraph there are not just one idea, but 1, 2, 3 ideas. Okay, so I think it's the student really needs to work on staying coherent or staying consistent, okay, in the flow of argument in a paragraph. Okay, in the third paragraph, the problem is a little bit worse. Okay, so the third paragraph, or the last paragraph, it's rather long. Okay, compared to other paragraphs on the first page. Okay, so let's see. So the last paragraph, or the third paragraph, starts with this, an idea that how the student went to see Professor Lynn Phillips, who's an undergraduate advisor. Okay, and how the student actually learned about how the student learned more about the importance of communication process among young people. Okay, that's one idea. Okay, and then the student actually goes on and talks about another idea. Okay, which is that career choices for communications are diverse. Okay, the idea that career choices for communications are diverse, that's different from how important the communication process is in our generation. Okay. And then the student goes on and talks about something else, which is the student's desire to learn more about the role of communications in our society. Okay, and then in the following sentence, the student talks about something else, completely different, which is the student's weakness in writing. Okay. So I'm just kind of like highlighting like examples of inconsistency, or sort of like random topics and random and multiple topics that appear in one paragraph. Okay. So in the remaining assignments, I hope that the students kind of like pay more attention to how he or she structures paragraphs. And I hope that the student sort of like tries to stay on the topic, one single topic in per paragraph. Try to stay on one topic per each paragraph. And I have some other comments, and they're more about technicality of the assignment or paper formatting. In the remaining assignment, I hope that in the remaining assignment, I hope that the student writes in page numbers, and also I hope that the student writes in a proper title, the proper title for paper. Okay.